Hello, I hope you are well and welcome back to the channel. I am bringing back Tay's Book Club, which is a book club that I used to run on this YouTube channel, and I'm bringing it back. We're back to stay. I've had my time away from YouTube. I've done all of that and I have come back, and I have missed the book club so much that I'm just bringing it back. So it's coming back in June. I have chosen a book. I'm going to give you some clues as to what the book is, and if you want to know how to take part, it's just very simple. I normally post a picture of the book on Instagram. In the comments, leave your reviews of that book. Just read the book in June, then leave your comments down below of your review of the book, and then when I do my book review video, I will say my review of the book and then read your comments out in the video and give my comments on your review. So you might completely disagree with me. I might love the book, you might absolutely hate it, and that's what I loved about the Tay Book Club videos, is I'd give my review and sometimes be like, oh, I despised it, and then someone else, I'd read out their review and they would absolutely love it. So I loved the differences within that kind of like friction, that back and forth. Oh, I loved it. And then I give my reasons for loving a book, and then that might be someone's reason in their comment for why they hated the book. So it's so interesting in that. I also loved seeing the different book editions. So if you put a picture of your edition of the book up on Instagram and then put the hashtag Tay Book Club, or just like tag me in the photo so I can see it, then I will put that up in the video as well. So I go through everyone's different editions of the book, which I think is going to be so good with this book because there's so many beautiful book editions of this book. So I'm going to give you some little clues as to what the book is. The book has been turned into a musical. It's also been turned into another musical, which I saw in the year with Dom. I've seen this musical twice. Dom has seen it 3 times, and it is a musical based on one of the characters in the book. There's actually a film coming out which is based on one of the characters in this book. Another author, which I've read that book and I absolutely adore, brought out a book about one of the characters and said maybe this character isn't a villain, maybe they're misunderstood. That then got turned into a musical. I've seen it, I absolutely love it, and it has been turned into a film which will be released, which I'm so excited for the film. I also have a poster of this book in my bedroom. Not that anyone would know, I just thought I'd add it in, that every day I look at this poster because I absolutely love the film that was made of this book, and also I'm obsessed with Julie Garland. I have this very odd obsession with Julie Garland and her daughter Liza Minnelli. I just love everything they've ever been in, and so I have a little Julie Garland shrine above my TV in my bedroom, and in the middle is a poster of this book. And the book is, of course, The Wizard of Oz by L. Frank Baum. I'm not quite sure how to say his last name. I'm thinking that's it. It came out in 1901, and there were 13 other books written in the series. I had no idea. I thought The Wizard of Oz was the only book, and maybe there was another one. I didn't realise he'd gone on to write 13 others. It got adapted into a musical a year after it came out, and it was so successful that that's why he thought, I'm going to carry on with this series and write all these different books. But for the book club, we're just going to be reading The Wizard of Oz. I'm so excited for this. I'm just going to look on my phone for like the little facts that I have to give you about this. The illustrator was W.W. Denslow. And it's about, obviously, Dorothy and her pet dog, and a cyclone comes along and it sweeps her into the magical world of Oz, and there's a wicked witch who she has to defeat the wicked witch before she can go home, and it's all about the different characters she obviously meets on her way going there. And then in 1902 it was turned into a Broadway musical, and then it wouldn't be turned into the film with Julie Garland until 1939. But in 1902, after the musical, that's when he added 13 other books into the series. Has anyone read the whole series? Let me know. Like, if you've read the whole series and you're like, oh my god, you have to read the series, Hannah, it's amazing. I've never read anything from this author, from The Wizard of Oz. Not even like, when sometimes online you see an extract of a book and you might read it, or like a quote from a book. Nothing about this book. But I love the Julie Garland film. Bear, my son, adores the Julie Garland film. It's so vivid, and all the colours and the dancing and the music. He loves it. I absolutely love it. I obviously know the story of Wizard of Oz, but I know nothing of the book. So I'm interested to see how different it's going to be. My edition, also, I might buy another edition because I got this from a charity shop and I want to make sure that it's not abridged. It says it's not abridged, but I'm not sure. In this edition, it has The Wizard of Oz and The Marvellous Land of Oz, and it's very small to have 2 books in it, so I want to make sure I get the exact like original translation of it. It says complete and unabridged, so I'm guessing it is. I got it because it was really great font. look how good that font is. Oh, I feel like in classic books the font is tiny. It's a little ant font that you have to go like that to read, and I can never see what's on it, so that's why I got it for that. Anyway, I think Bear's woken up, so I'm going to leave it here. But tell me, are you going to join in June? All you have to do is read the book, and then you can like message me on Instagram, tell me how you're finding it and everything. I might do a reading blog of me reading the book, and then leave down your review down on the picture that I'm going to put up on Instagram. When this video goes up, I'll put up the picture on Instagram. Leave your reviews down below when you've read it. Just read it by the end of June, and then I will do my video review in July. So I'm going to end it here. I hope you're going to read along with me, and I'll see you again soon for another video.